Hello everyone, welcome back to Kenspire Business Mantra, the next episode. Friends, in this episode, we are going to talk about a very interesting concept of business, which is the purpose of doing business. You will all be wondering, why are we talking about the purpose of doing business? It is just to make money, right? No, there's something more than just making money. Let us discuss about it in this next few minutes. In terms of making money, there is a short-term requirement, there is a long-term perspective. Now, every year we look at the profit and loss account, what kind of profits we have made, that is the short-term money we have earned out of our business. If the purpose of being in business is just the short-term requirement of annual profits and how much the entrepreneur is able to take as dividend or incentive or whatever, then there are certain set of activities you do to support that purpose. If on the other hand, the entrepreneur has in his mind the long-term value creation as his objective or purpose, then the set of activities he does is very different. It is my opinion that an entrepreneur has to be clear in his mind what is the long-term purpose of he being in this business, whether it is short-term objective or long-term value creation. I'll explain this with an example. In terms of an entrepreneur who is looking at long-term value creation, his focus will be to create a very sustainable business in the long run, and his investments into various long-term initiatives, his focus will be on right kind of investments which will make the company a very strong one in the long run. Of course, there could be a situation when in the initial period there could be certain loss also, but there should be clarity over when this loss will be made good and when it will be compensated and long-term value being created. We are using the word long-term value. What does it mean? It is nothing but enterprise valuation. There are a lot of entrepreneurs who want to create an organization, then raise capital based on a valuation for the organization, and then probably even sell their entire stake or part of the stake and cash out of the business. That is what exactly we are talking about. In such situation, one has to be very conscious about the kind of expenditure one makes in the organization, the kind of investments one makes in the organization, and things like that. Now, the investments into the core of the business is going to be very important in creating the long-term value, and one cannot just like that take the money out of the business. In such cases, the long-term value will get depleted and it is difficult to create a good valuation. For example, many entrepreneurs are fond of taking their fat salary, incentive, dividend, whatever name they are able to take the money out of business, they keep doing. One, they should be aware you are taking money out of the working capital, you are taking money out of the retained earnings of the organization. What is important is how the retained earnings of the company is being reinvested in a very more productive way and useful way, which will go on creating the long-term value. If anyone is clear about creating a long-term value, the kind of activities which one is supposed to do is very different. Whether it is in terms of structuring the organization, creating the kind of infrastructure, investing on the right kind of research and development activities and things like that. On the other hand, if the purpose is just short term, without any long term perspective in terms of valuation and all, then the activities could be very different. Many a times, the conventional or traditional entrepreneurs will always have a short-term vision. They'll be more interested in making good profits in the business and taking the profits away for their various other uses or diversification, etc. In such cases, the peril is when a crisis situation comes in their business, they will not be able to manage because they would have depleted the working capital out of the company with short-term objectives in mind. So, coming to the requirement of purpose of business, please define it on paper. Why am I doing this? Please understand, you are not just investing money. You are investing the most important asset which you possess, which is your time. Your prime time of life, you are going to invest in your business. So be clear, why are you doing this? Whether you want to run this organization forever or whether you want to create and invite external capital and sell it or list it, be clear. Have a beautiful business plan and clearly defined objective or purpose so that every decision of yours will be driven by that. I've seen a lot of entrepreneurs getting confused on a lot of crossroad decision making points as to whether to invest, whether to accept this kind of requirement from the customer, what to do, what not to do, whether to hire the right kind of people. All these kinds of confusions, decision making points will be there. This confusion, if you want to avoid, you should be clear in your purpose. If the purpose is clear, then smoothly you can take decision in terms of adding resources to the organization, making the right investments, and retaining the money in the organization and properly reinvesting. So, please go ahead and think, introspect, and write down the purpose of doing business. And if you are not able to define it, work on that. Work hard on that till you are able to arrive at your purpose. In the earlier episode, we spoke about the strength and core competency. The strength, core competency, and purpose should go together. And then only you will be able to work towards your passion. And you will have much clarity in getting into your business. So friends, this is the message for the day. And I'm sure you are all going to get to this exercise if you have not already done of getting into the purpose of being in business. This concludes the episode for the day. I'm looking forward to another topic in the next episode. Till then, wish you all the best and thank you.